I can feel your energy pulsating down my spine.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So with the release of Ryzen 5, you might be thinking of building a new PC after seeing how worth they are, considering the price performance ratio. So here I am today with two Ryzen 5 builds with the two CPUs of the lineup that are the most worth it in my opinion. So the first build that we have here is featuring the R5 1400 and is a $500 build. Of course, the CPU of this build is going to be the R5 1400 at 3.2 GHz, and we have the MSI B350 motherboard Gaming Pro, which is going to be quite a good motherboard to get you started overclocking this CPU, which I definitely recommend you do, because you will reach the levels of the 1500X. Sorry. So this CPU is going to be great for editing and anything like that. Not really heavy editing, but it will be great for content creators and whatnot, but also gaming. So because it is mainly because the system is mainly aimed towards gaming, we are going with only one stick of 8 GB of RAM, and we're going with one stick just in case you want to upgrade in the future. You will have that one extra slot available in your motherboard to upgrade to 16 gigs. Now for storage, we're going very basic, 1 TB of storage from Western Digital. That's very classic. And then we have our graphics card, which is a very budget graphics card as well. We have the GTX 1050 graphics card from Gigabyte, which is going to do for a great 1080p experience. For the case, we're not doing anything special, we're just taking the Xeon 310 case or whatever it's called. It doesn't have any special features or glass side panel or anything like that, but in this budget you can't do much. So for the power supply, we're going with the EVGA 430W 80 plus certified power supply. We always want to have a very good power supply, and you always want to have a very good power supply in your PC, because that's what is powering the whole thing. And all of that comes right at $500. Of course guys, remember, you might be able to get that configuration for probably cheaper or more expensive. It depends on where you live and where you buy all this stuff from. So going on with our second build, we are featuring the R5 1600, and this is a $1000 build. And guys, just to get this clear from the beginning, it is $1000, but you can easily get it much cheaper if you go with a B350 motherboard and also a much cheaper case. But I picked the X370 SLI Plus from MSI as of my motherboard, just because I want some very good overclocking potential, and also the NZXT S340 black and red to match our color scheme, and also because it's a very beautiful case. But remember, you can swap those parts out for something cheaper, and the performance is not going to be affected basically. So for the CPU, we've got of course the 1600 6-core processor, which is going to be awesome for editing and gaming as well. And you need a cooler for this one because it doesn't have one included, and we're going very classic here, the Hyper 212 Evo. But remember guys, if you get this cooler and not something that is specifically made for the AM4 socket, you are going to need to contact Cooler Master to send you the bracket for the AM4 cooler socket, and of course that is going to be free of charge. As I said before, our motherboard is the MSI X370 SLI Plus. It is going to be an awesome motherboard with tons of features for overclocking and anything you might need. Then for our RAM, we have two sticks of 8 GB G-Skill Aegis RAM for a total of 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is going to be ideal for anything you might be doing in your PC. Then for hard drive, we're sticking with the same 1 terabyte Western Digital Carrier Blue hard drive, and then our graphics card is the GTX 1070 8 gigabyte graphics card from Zotac, which is going to do for a great 1080 and even 1440p experience at high settings, at the highest settings basically. And then we have the N60 S340. As I told you before, you can swap that out for something cheaper. And of course the EVGA 650 watt ADX power supply, which is actually quite cheap but very good quality. And this comes at a total of $1,000 exactly, guys. So as with the previous build, similar to this one, is you can build this for yourself, probably cheaper or more expensive, depends on where you live and where you buy these things from. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want, leave a comment down below and tell me what would you choose differently, what would you make different in these builds, or would you build one of these? What's your opinion about the new Ryzen CPUs? And yes, I will see you guys hopefully all in the next one. Bye. And I'm feeling